Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham News and Update show for Wednesday, August 14th. Yes, it is a Wednesday. We are halfway through this week. Got the loss yesterday, which was a punch in the mouth, but we're going to bounce back, and I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to give you my thoughts. But yes, we're halfway through the week, and a lot to get to. There's a lot to get to, but there's also not that much news and updates, but we're here, and we want to sit back and we want to have a little bit of a chin wag. I'm going to open it up immediately for people to want to come in and have their say. We do this a lot more to open it up to people who want to have their say about the game yesterday, about what they're expecting for the weekend. So please, you don't have to put your camera on if you want to come in and have your say and have a little bit of a talk, a conversation. I want to open up to I love our folks that come in all the time. And they are still welcome. There's one right there. Aaron is always here, always welcome. Good to see you, brother. But I want to get people to come in and start communicating and having a having a full-fledged chat. But tonight it says we go again on the thumbnail, and yes, we're gonna go again. Yesterday was not the best display of football, but I guess we didn't. We made 10 changes, almost 11 changes, barring Maka on the pitch. So I'm not going to hold that against us. And what I'm saying right now is like we go again. It's like more important. By the way, Stoner Combat. I hope you had a good birthday. By the way, hope you had a good birthday. More importantly, it's like, all right, going into the match, I thought that it's like, hey, this is ours to lose. I think I said it yesterday on the Wrexham reaction. Now, sitting 24 hours later, the athleticism that they put out yesterday for that side and how we played and how we got kind of pulled around the pitch a little bit for a team that's not played together on a consistent basis. So some people weren't match fit. Made a difference out there, and we never gave up. We kept going forward. I think there are some qualities that we saw in some of the players that we just brought in that I think is going to help us out through the rest of the season. Now, let's put it this way too: we want to have cup runs, right? We obviously want to have cup runs, but to that point, it's like we're not going to win a treble, we're not going to win a double, we're not going to win a quad. So, I think yesterday Parkinson went out there. Got some players on the pitch that basically he's like, he said it. I want after the game. Excuse me. He said, I want to get players out there, have had minutes on their legs, get onto the pitch. Rathbone played 60 minutes. Maka played, I think the full 90. I'm not quite sure, but I'll tell you this right now. It's like let's get these out of the way. We have a big game coming against Bolton. Yes, Bolton won. They beat Mansfield on penalties 4-3 yesterday, 1-1 draw. And I look at it this way. It's like, okay, yesterday's game, we won it, fine, we'll take it. We never want to lose. We didn't go out to lose the game. Parkinson went out there to win the game and get minutes and legs that weren't on there for the tour or wouldn't get them. Rather, if we had played a league game, which we're going to play this weekend, and I anticipate that we're going to be making a bunch of changes on the weekend. I'm not going to say it's going to go back to the 11 that we had against again in the opening match against Wrexham Wanderers, but I think there's some players there last night that are going to work themselves into that starting lineup somehow, some way. So that's my initial thoughts right there. We go again on the weekend. We go again on the weekend, and it's a Sunday game. Remember, Sunday game. But let's run through this real quick. Get to the roll call. Here we go. Drew does whatever, who's a local pundit member, says he's first, and he is first. There you go. The football player audit says, evening, fella. Evening to you as well. And Aaron's in the house. Hello, brother. How you doing? Hope all is well. Good morning. Bruce says, good morning. Where are you guys watching? It says good morning. It's fucking it's 2:35 over here. Afternoon, everyone. And yes, happy birthday to Stoner Combat, 45 years young yesterday. Ken, what up, dude? How you doing, man? How are you? Good to see you. Morning. Oh, I know it's morning for you because I know where you live. And I hope Seb starts on Sunday. That's one thing we're going to talk about, too. We're going to get through a little bit of these, There's not much news today. Although I did hear something about at the club, which I don't know if I can actually talk about. I did get a note. Let me see. I'm going to actually message this person. Can I bring it up? I'm going to message this person to see if I can talk about what was messaged to me earlier today. Anyways, I hope Seb starts on Sunday. Seb did well going forward. Defensively, he needs to work on a few things, but I think he was also being pushed forward to kind of we were chasing the game a little bit, which put Boyley on skates, and I think Scar played very, very well. He was pulled out of position to try to cover a secondary position because Boyley was getting rinsed on that side. So, yes, there you go. But we're going to talk about Seb in a minute. And we scored 3 goals against Championship Seb. I think we did good. Yes, Mertland, I think we did do good. I think we did. And Mertland, please come in. Have your say. I want to get your thoughts and on it as well. The link is up there. More than happy to have new voices on the show. Not that Ken's voice and Aaron's voice, isn't great, or even Patty, but love to have new people in. March 14, hi, how are you? And there is a fresh shave. Yes, there is a fresh shave. I did shave. And Virginia, did I say Virginia? I don't know. Maybe I did. Ruth H is in the house. Good afternoon. I know you're in Virginia. I know you are. Tell us. I can't tell you. Hold on. I can't tell you. I don't know if I'm allowed. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So I got the okay. Okay, here we go. I got the okay. You want the goss? Here's the goss. It's not big goss, but it's goss. And it is a news and update show. So here we go. The man did shave. Yes, it is. So the goss is this. So apparently tonight, I'm going to bring it here. So tonight, fucking hell. Okay, here it is. There we go. People are calling me. They don't want me to come up. It's all good. Okay, so apparently tonight, so there was a lot of security. So they had a night session tonight. Looks like they had a night session, a practice squad, and rumors are circulating the pre-match before squad announcement. It was a 50-50 today. Something going on at the club tonight was said. They said, I said, what's going on? And this person said, don't know. Strong possibility. I asked, this is a new signing. They said, don't think they bring in security. Apparently, there's a lot of security going around. There's a lot of security around the fact that they had night training. There's a ton of new security out there. I'm going to read exactly what was said. Something was going on at the club tonight. And I said, new signing. New signing, what's going on? And this person said, don't think they bring in security for the backlash of sacking another member of the broadcast team. The CEO thinks fans will attack that. Okay, that's not what I say. So apparently there was a sacking. Neil Williams got sacked. I don't know why. But apparently there's a bunch of security around the club tonight when they were training. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but I did read the Neil Williams comment. Says, many thanks for all you kind messages and comments. This is on his X post. I'm honestly gutted to be on comms. We were just replaced with no consultation and just an email before the first game of the season. I feel like the stuff has been kicked out of me at my passion of the club. So so they got rid of 2 of the commentary team basically before the start of the season. As you can see, Emma is on there, which she's fantastic. And for whatever reason, there's a bunch of security around the club tonight. I thought it was a sacking of some. I thought it was a maybe new signing. We can't confirm anything or deny anything, but. Yeah, there's something going on there. Not sure what it is, but if anyone has any insight as why they were sacked, love to know why. But yeah, those are just rumors. There you go. Those are just rumors. That's all I know. It's an Arvo in South Carolina. Even Arvo is an Aussie term. Bruce McFarland says, spill the tea. There you go. And the man shaved. So apparently there's a lot of security around the club tonight. I don't know why. Maybe there's a signing, but they had a training session tonight. There's a bunch of security there. If anyone who is there that knows what's going on, get us in. Let's know. John Goff says, Seb is the future. He needs to start every game. We'll talk about that. Nikki D, how you doing? What's up, folks? I got your order. Nick, yours will be in the post tomorrow. Nick ordered his vintage snapback local pundit hat, and it's going to be on his way to his house tomorrow. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for supporting the channel, and hopefully we can get more out to everyone else. Good morning. Are you OZ, Drew? No, they're not. I think he's heard from Emma on Wrexham. Yes, that's true. So Drew Hunt says that CEO is an a-hole. The way they treat people at DC United, he shouldn't be trusted. Just letting everyone know. Drew, I believe you said this when we brought him in. So that's the goss of the night. And I hate spreading goss, but something's going on. And if there's anything more to come up on that, we will know. But apparently there's some security going on. Carol, the salty bitch in the house. What up, fam? How you doing, fam? How are you? Wasn't there a drone available? I'm sure. Well, there should be. What do we know? Why are we sacking people? Why are we sacking comms team? Is there more going on that we don't know? Is it because iFollow does not work? iFollow simply doesn't even work. It's not great. We had to watch the Wickham game on Saturday. Come on now. Come on. Nicely done, Josh. Cheers. Thank you, Nick. Awesome. So let's get into it. Also, too, open show tonight. Going to keep putting it in there for new folks to come in, have their say, and old folks as well. If anyone wants to come in, come on. Let's have a chat. It's a slow news day. But as you can see, it says we go again. We're going again on Sunday, and we're going to go. It's a solid team we're going up against, and I'm really pumped that we're having these tests up front, so we maybe later on in the season can build those calluses so we can go and do well. So Bolton's a solid team. Bolton's a very, very solid team. They won. I think they're like in 5th place. We're in 4th place. It doesn't matter at this point, but they did win on the weekend, and they won last night against Mansfield Town against the Cup. So, but let's build these calluses up early and let's keep going. All right, let's get to a little bit of news because there's not that much out there today, but we shall go and do that. Also, the reason why we did a late show today was because I usually do the morning show, the news and updates in the morning. Racecourse Ramble had his live show this morning. His podcast was on, so go watch that. Go catch up with that. And also, Two Beards, they put out a show, I think, this morning with with Robbo as well. So go check that out. That's also too. And Red Horde put up his Who Are Ya series in regards to talking about Bolton. So go check that out as well. But this morning went a little late because I know Matt was doing his thing, and I don't want to catch up the waves. I think it's just important that we all help each other rise and also not take up the waves as much as possible. So that's that. There we go. Who you got for your starting 11 on Sunday? Stoner Combat. I'll get to that after we get to the news. But that's a good one. That's a good one. But Stoner Combat, as we do this, and I keep going through the news, put it in the chat. Who you think's going to start on Wednesday? All right. Here's a quick news update. What's going on? Stephen Fletcher would have retired if he wasn't offered a new contract by Wrexham AFC. And granted, the son of a bitch had a great goal this weekend. Here we go. I'm going to bring this up. Stephen Fletcher is with Wrexham for another season. Yes, as we know, he admits he would have hung up his boots and not looked for another club if he was released by Wrexham. So this is coming before we dive into this article real quick. This comes up where it's like, hey, our up front is we have a lot of players, but not a lot of great players. I say our two best strikers are JM and our Mullen, obviously. I'd say Palmer, we'll see. He had a great game on Saturday. Can't take that away from him. But, we shall see. Matt Al, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Good to see you in the chat. And also Josh. Josh, do we have a big party planned for your next show? No, do we? Why? Can we? What do we have? What's going on? I'll have a party. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Okay. Back to the article. Will Ambo, good to see you, brother. Again, we have problems up front. We really do. Wraithbone played basically off the shoulder of Dalby, who I was all in for supporting Dalby. Watching him the other night, granted it was a team that was a really. Is it we do a number 400? I have no idea. Is this the 399? I have no idea. I'll get to that. Hold on. Let me do two things. Let me do one thing at once, Will Ambo. No, I'll get back to that. But I love you. I absolutely love you. We have a problem up front. We do. We have a problem up front. A couple things are going on right now. And again, the show is called We Go Again. And we're going to go again on Sunday. I know that for a fact. We have a problem up front because we don't have the dynamics in this league to actually put out two strikers up front. We don't even two strikers up front that are consistent. Palmer did have a great game on Saturday at Wickham. Great flick. He worked hard. He hustled his ass off. Does he have it for the full season? I don't know. Dalby, I wanted to give him a chance. And maybe I'm being knee-jerk. But fucking shit. That's it. That's all I'll say on that. JM has it. Misses too many chances. I think he will come good and needs a run of games. He is a great player. I like JM. Billy Waters is going to go at some point. Bickerstaff is going to go at some point. Fletcher is an impact player that come in and do what he did. Guy could be out there having a cigarette, looking out. Coach, you want to put me in? Okay, cool. Let me hold my beer. I'm going to come in. He'll give you 20 minutes off the bench, score a goal, have an assist, do a couple things, and he's in magic. It's absolutely good, but he's not a starter. We don't have two starters for the season. So we're getting effed up front. Now this says right here, Stephen Fletcher would have retired if he hadn't got a new contract. That kind of makes sense. So what are we under the cosh up front? Are we into the cosh up front? A little bit right now. We have 16 days left to go. Can we sort this out? But is he holding up a space for a player that we needed to get? I don't know. Moving on. The former Scotland international has played in the top flight for England, Scotland, and France, turning out for the Hibs, Burnley, Wolves, Sunderland, Marseille, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke, Dundee, before arriving at the racecourse last September. After helping Wrexham secure the second promotion in a row, bagging 8 goals in League Two at the 37-year-old is offered a new deal by Phil Parkinson and will remain at the Reds for the 24-25 campaign. Nothing we can do about that. I have no problem with that, but we have a problem up front. We really do. And we have a problem up front, and it's not Moles' problem to fix. He can't do it all. So we need a JM to step up. We need a new player coming in. We need goals from the midfield. We need defenders to have goals. But this is very interesting. This comes up now. Why are we talking about Stephen Fletcher possibly retiring? And then we gave him another contract. So let's see what they have to say there. I read the top. I read it with you to have an honest, open debate and to hit it where it's like, okay, I want it to be interactive. Okay. Fletcher scored the third goal as the side beat Wrexham Wanderers 3-2 on the opening day of League One season, but vastly experienced frontman says he would have retired if he wasn't retained by the Reds. It was the back end of my mind, but only if I didn't get another year, he said Fletcher. A second half substitute in the 4-2 defeat in the championship outfit last night against Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup first round. I would never have gone anywhere else, he said. If I didn't get another year here, I was going to retire. I'm glad the club wanted me. I was open to the gaffer about it before I signed my new deal. I was holding him to ransom. I wasn't holding him to ransom or anything like that, but I had made up my mind. I didn't want to move again somewhere else. I'm too old for that now. I'm settled here, and it's a great place. The town is brilliant, and the players are great. So this comes out with the fact that, I kind of say this, take me on this. Someone take me on. Why are we putting this article out today about that this guy was going to retire, scored the goal the other weekend, and we need strikers? Now, he's a great striker for an impact player, but we need strikers. I find this one odd to be put out today. I don't know why, but I find it odd. I like Fletcher a lot, but we have a big problem up front. Shows last night when Dalby started that match and was absolutely invisible the entire match. I don't know what his – hold on, I want to go back to here. He was absolutely invisible. Let's see. What was his rating last night? Does anyone have his rating from last night? As it happened, Wrexham 4-2 defeat Sheffield. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Again, as I get on. Somebody tell me his rating last night. I want to know. Oh, yeah, they're right here. Here we go. Wrexham Reds players ratings. Here we go. I'm not going to pick on Patty. If you're in there, want to come in, have your say, brother. Let's do it. The rating last night for Dalby was a 6. 6 what? Worked hard and made a key block in his own box, but didn't do too much in the opponent's box. So that's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 4. Made a key block in his own box, but didn't do too much in the opponent's box. That's a 4 or a 3. Dalby, how many touches did he have last night? Jesus H. I don't know about that. There we go. But we need strikers up front. Now, I find this article coming out today that he was going to retire interesting enough. But yes, that's my 2 cents on that. What else we got going on here? So the 400 show. Yeah, is this our 400th show? I don't know. I have to look. And Wrexham are everywhere. Daniel says the pods from the other League One teams are talking about JM's goal was the goal of the week. JM's goal might be the goal of the season, by the way. JM's goal might be the goal of the season. Absolutely. Told you Davis over Dalby every day of the week. Matt, you said it, brother. You said it, but Davis isn't the solution either. It's not. Patty's in the house. How you doing, Patty? K-Dub's coming in. Gonna have his say. He's probably drunk on coffee in the morning there. I'll bring him in real quick. Boom. How you doing, brother?
Morning. How you going?
Oh, we're going. We're getting all the goss.
Yeah, wow. Security. High alert.
What do you make about that? I know we're shifting gears a bit. Well, before we do that, talk about this striker problem that we have going on after last night.
Well, I mean, yeah, we do. We all know we need another striker, and the dynamic that we're trying to play now has slightly changed. So, full stop, we need to get somebody. We need somebody to help out Mullen when he comes back. We need Marriott to step up and play a bit better. And Palmer played great in that first game.
Yep.
And I think, Dalby has yet to show that, in my eyes, he's good enough to be there.
Yeah. Right. And Fletch, tonight I was going to retire, but I'm here for another year because they talked me into it. Are we going to have trouble signing a striker? We have rumors.
Nah, I think that's a good thing because, I still want to go up. And even if we don't go up this season, because the odds are that you don't, but I still think we can. It's his last year, so he's gone. So a striker could be signed, and they know Fletcher's only a 20-minute player.
Yeah.
So they know they're going to get ahead of Fletcher.
Yeah, go on in there. Don't hurt yourself. You know what I mean? That's it. Make a couple things. Yeah, exactly. Matt Al says rumors circulating last Saturday. Moles was 50-50, was on the bench, still need finishers. He can't do it alone. Correct, too. I totally agree with that. He was in the fan zone, for fuck's sake, signing autographs. There you go. And Matt Al says this article, the article we just talked about right here about Stephen Fletcher, said it ties in what's going on at the club tonight. Do you hear about the security? I don't know what that means. Can we dig into that? I don't have enough.
I think it's I don't know. Was there a training run last night? What was the security for?
Apparently there's a training going on last night. So there's a two-parter here, and most of it might be just goss, and most of it will be right. So there was a training session last night. There was a huge bunch of security around it, and also there was the sacking of the comms team, the two comms team, which is why I don't know. I think they did sort that out. I'll leave my own things that my producer hat's on. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? But so that was going on. I don't know. So does this mean we're getting a striker? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if that ties in with it, let's go down the rabbit hole of Matt L's comment there. Like, they've got a striker in, had a look at him, having conversations. He had a chat to the gaffer, see what's going on, see if he likes it. Deep in conversations, getting to those last stages of signing. It's only natural that our next signing is a striker.
Sheffield Wednesday played tonight, didn't they? They won. They beat Hull City tonight. They beat Hull City 2-1. This was a EFL Cup EFL Cup match tonight. So they beat, but I don't have the updated what happened. I think that Michael Smith did start, and I think Bailey Calamari was on the bench. Bruce says Sheffield Wednesday finishing the signing of forward like Ike Ugobo. So the Smith move might go ahead. He would be a today move. Wrexham would need to keep looking for another younger striker. So, and this is what's going on here. This is what I'm saying. It's like, why? So, go on.
I was going to say, and rumors are out there. Just remember, a lot of the signings we sign, we haven't even heard of them before they're signed.
True. Very true.
We might not know who it is.
Yeah, true. So I'm wondering to that point, because the leader is connected with the club, and they have usually like when Wrexham announces a player, the leader usually announces it here too. Maybe this is like the lead in, like, okay, we got somebody that's happening. I don't know. I mean, I'm going down the rabbit hole with you.
And that's the fun time. This is a fun time.
Yeah, that is a fun time. Absolutely. Drew Does Whatever says the way Dalby challenges defenders is odd too. You want to talk about Dalby real quick?
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about Dalby. I don't like hating on players, and I'm not I just give my opinion, and I'm not a football expert. These guys are way more informed and experienced than we are. But Dalby hasn't. Well, come on. You couldn't even get the job as manager the other day, so don't you start.
I could. It was undisclosed. It was an undisclosed fee of get the fuck out of here. Retainer. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Dalby. I was hoping, because I saw Dalby as the young Palmer, and younger, faster, being able to move. That was what I was seeing last year, and he just hasn't quite got there yet. Is it a confidence thing? Is he going to find his stride? Maybe. Not yet. He hasn't.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of time. Well, put it this way: Dalby is definitely not a championship level striker.
No.
Full stop.
No.
So he's not the future.
Yeah, we have 16 days to figure this out, and like I said, there's not much news going on, but I'm saying, like, okay, shit, we got to get this sorted out. Aaron says Hurt Smith's price and wages are an issue for Wednesday, so that's probably comes into it too. Erica Cole says Sam Dalby lost the ball 13 times in 62 minutes on the pitch as per Sofa score. as a fucking striker. Come on now.
But strikers do lose the ball a lot because they're attacking, and defenders, that's their job, take the ball off the striker.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. So there you go.
Is 13 a high number?
That's my lucky number. So there you go.
Means he got a lot of ball.
Yeah, he got. I thought he didn't touch the ball at all, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that much to me.
I know that. I'm not questioning you, Cole, but I recall. I just interesting enough. Matt Al, going back to tonight with the training, with the update here. Training was on private security, not club. Private security, not club guys. That would lead to not wanting locals to know what is going on. Does the tie in with Will Lancashire being seen at the club? Is it tie in?
Well, I'm just saying, Aaron's not on the show tonight, and he has been a high recruitment officer for Rotherham, and maybe we've stolen him over, and the boys have got him in to look over a couple of players.
Yeah, maybe done. The Smith striker for me, fine. 32 could come in and play immediately, fine.
Yeah,
and I do get on. I think Carol was talking about it the other day with a bunch of the lads in there too. About he comes right in, he could play, he could score goals, he has good. Fine, I'm cool with that, but I still want if we're going to bring him in, we need another striker in as well. So Ken's on to me, says Aaron. Ken's on to me.
Well, and the one above that, Bruce McFarlane squad limit, and the 20. It's a 22 squad limit, and keepers and under 21s don't count. So think about that. So if you take out keepers, you've got 10 other players on the pitch. You've got 22 players. That's 2 full teams plus 2 spares, and how you balance that out for who you want to have on your squad list. But I would say that we need, I would prefer almost to get at the end of the transfer window to get a couple of strikers on loan from Prem clubs right now.
Mm-hmm. So you're willing to wait this out? We still have 4 games left. We got 4 games left before we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
I am willing to wait it out. Like, to be honest, this weekend, I will be stoked if we come away with a draw. Okay. Bolton away.
Okay. All right.
Tough game.
It's a tough game. It's a tough game. You're going with your heart, not with your head. You're going with your head, not with your heart.
Yeah, like I always want to win. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm a fan, and I'm a Wrexham fan. I want us to win, but Bolton at home, like we have a very tough start to the season.
Yeah.
If we can draw away games, get a point.
Yeah.
That's good on the ledger.
It is good on the ledger, and I think that I'm saying we go again because let's take last night as a learning experience to get players who are up for it or not up for it, in that regard. So Matt Al says that Dalby has a job already signed up, giving kids a ride up and down the beach in Blackpool on donkey rides.
Matt Al, you are just on a whole nother level.
So Michael Smith is coming to Wrexham. No, it wouldn't have been him tonight because Michael Smith played tonight for Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah.
What was Mbappe doing tonight?
He's sitting in a deck chair up in the middle of the park there, up in
Spain,
or Bulgaria, wherever they were. They won 2-0 against Atalanta. Was going to do that game, but again, I had a couple of things I had to do. But yes,
I think. It's getting closer and closer to the end of the transfer window. This weekend against Bolton, 20,000 probably at the stadium.
Yep.
Like, it'll be rocking. It'll be a great match. It's going to have an awesome atmosphere. Yep. And I just think if we come away with a draw, bingo, giddy up. That's a win. That's a win in my eyes.
So did anyone last night in that game, anyone last night in that game going to make that starting lineup for you?
2 players.
Go on.
Scar.
Yep.
And Ravan.
Yeah, who are you checking out?
I am O'Connell. I think, or I'm sliding O'Connell, but I would keep playing Cleworth. I wouldn't drop Cleworth. I think give O'Connell. He just didn't look. He didn't look. He looked 90%.
He did. He made a couple errors. He made a couple errors that are uncharacteristic, but he did do that at the beginning of the season last year when he played it. But he was our best defender at the end of the season.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Barnett, he started. Did he start against Wickham?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean, so he's definitely in because he's looked dangerous and quick this season. quicker than what I remember him last season.
Full of confidence. Definitely full of confidence.
Yeah, full of confidence. So Scar in for O'Connell.
You think? Hold on, let me run this by you real quick. So let's think. Is this what Parkey will do, or what you think what you would do? This is what you would do.
Well, they're both the same thing, Josh.
Well, obviously. Well, you got the job, right?
No. Well, I actually do think that, and that, I'm not trying to say that like I'm an expert. I'm just thinking I saw enough of Scar that I think Parkey would have seen enough of Scar to go, yeah, he's got to play.
Yeah.
And I think, much to your disgust, the player I replace Revan with is Stash.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
that.
Fine
with that?
No, I'm fine with that.
You got a bit of a man crush on Stash.
Well, just because he has a stash, and I need the stash. Yeah. So here's what I would do. I'd put Stash in the midfield, right? Because I think Gio did not hold himself up to a standard last night. I don't know if he's had or not, whatever he's going. Put Stash in that midfield, pop out Cannon, put him with Dobbs, and go from there. So that's what I would do. The greatest thing, like I said, we go again. Did we learn? I think we learned some things last night. I think we learned that Scar's a bloody great defender, right?
Yep.
And we learned that Rev, you got to find a way to get him in the team. Now, defensively, he was lacking. Ravon Steb was lacking last night. He was getting pulled out, pushed a little forward. He had Boyley was on skates last night a little bit too. That was due to the athleticism that was happening. And I don't blame Ravon for that because he was pushed forward. We were chasing the game in certain parts. But Boyley wasn't up for it, in my opinion.
So, but Boyle had a good game. What I liked about Boyle is, what I saw from Boyle is, we get an injury, I've got no hesitation in throwing him in.
Yep.
What I think, Ravon, like you just said, you are right. Ravon pushes forward. He's that impact player. And so who covers him at the back?
Yep.
There's an Irish guy that wears an armband that might cover him off a bit.
Right. You know what we learned last night about the Irish guy with the armband? He's not a midfielder. He should not have played the midfield last night.
No, I don't. Look, and for me, you were saying about Evans. What I like about Evans is he's a great organizer. So whether it's O'Connell and Evans in the middle, like centre back and midfield, or whether it's Scar and Evans, that's a great level of organisation of the whole team.
Yeah,
on the pitch.
Yep.
So that's why I like Evans in the middle.
Evans is good in the middle too. He just didn't. He didn't play great last night.
Either side of him, you got Lee, Cannon, Dobson. 3 players that you got to fit into 2 spots.
You can't drop Dobson. You literally can't drop Dobson. You can't. Peaky Blinders has to play.
No, he's got to have the opportunity to get as many yellows as McLean.
You got to compete with that for sure. He's gonna have time to rest later when he gets all of his yellows. Jose says, I keep saying we got to go for the win, but may come out with a draw. Exactly. Mbappe was getting out of deck chair out tonight, throwing carrots at Dalby. Dalby wouldn't even clean the boots of any of those players. Sorry. James C. said, which Wrexham would look at the MLS for some young players? This summer window is closed here in the States, but there's some real hidden gems that MLS would help Wrexham go get into playoffs contention. Yes, they talked about that. James Lee, Humphrey talked about that. And they said basically like they're not just going to sign a player. Oh, was it Humphrey or was it Parkey? They would, if it was Parkinson, if they find a player that was fitting, they would go after that too. This league is very open and athletic. I don't know how that would work out, but good shout right there. Hope you're well. Wrexham wins Sunday 3-2, and there will probably be a scuffle on the pitch. It's fine. That's fine with me.
I'm good with that.
That's all right.
Totally good with that. We'll win that.
Yeah, we'll win that. I think here to your point, Bruce. I think for Sunday, Macca on the wing, Rev on the bench. Macca running the wind out of the people covering the left wing. Rev taking advantage when we put in. I think that Macca will. He's going to start now.
He's been captain, so you can't see him. You can't see him being relegated to the bench from being captain.
He's going to start him, isn't he? He's going to start him. He really is going to start him.
And he should be starting. He's part of the heartbeat of our team.
Yeah, but do you think that okay, so do you think that Ravon's a better because Ravon didn't have a great game last night. He had great moments. You think Ravon He's going to start Macca. He's not going to start Ravon.
No, I think he's going to start Ravon and Macca.
Where Macca up front? No, he's not going to sit.
No, Macca up back.
Macca center half.
So Ravon's more like a winger. I mean, he is a winger. They call him a wing back, but he's really a winger. Yeah. And so in our formation, yeah. So I mean, well, who's your starting 11?
Mine personally.
You and Parky, because I know he consults with you.
Yeah. Well. AO in goal. I'm going to start Ravon. I'm going to start Stash, O'Connell, and Max. Right wing back is Barnett, Dobson, Stash, Lee.
No, you already had Stash at the back, didn't you?
No. Scar,
okay,
O'Connell. Scar. Yeah.
Scar and O'Connell.
Scar, O'Connell, and Max. Barnett in the middle is Dobson, Stash, Lee. Up front, I'm putting for this purpose, I'm putting Palmer, and I'm starting Jan.
Yeah,
that's how I'm doing. Yep. What about this? Do you think Macca would pair it with Dobson to CDM? Macca cannot play. He shouldn't be playing in the middle. He's not a midfielder. He's not a midfielder, in my opinion. Danny Moore says we need to have players on the pitch that can feed the wings. That's Dobson for sure. That's Dobson.
Well, and to feed Ravon, who part of the reason Ravon hasn't been as threatening as he could have been is because our players quite haven't gotten used to his speed and his style yet.
Yeah, well, here you go. Aaron says Ravon isn't the player we want on Sunday. We need a defensive wing back. Okay, Bolton will have most of the ball. Bring Ravon on later against the tired legs. Fair enough.
Well, he's at the ground, so he would know.
Yeah, he's there. He's totally there. Nicky D says, for the people who are new to football, what's the difference between a winger and a wing back? Well, a wing back, so it's different positioning. Winger usually stays up front, doesn't track back. Right wing back or left wing back, they're playing both. They're playing two positions. They're playing going forward, and they're also playing back. And that happens. The three center halves that are playing in the back, the center half split, leaving. I would say at this point it would be. Sorry, I'm not flipping you all off. Leaving O'Connell in the middle, and then the three at the back. So this player, which last night was Boyley, would push out a little bit, and this wing back is supposed to come up and help them out. So they're running down the lines there. There you go.
Yeah, wing back covers a lot more ground because they cover defense and have the freedom to push and attack. A winger is a more attacking player that sits from basically just behind halfway and pushing forward.
Yeah, and our midfield needs to come back and help him in defense as well. Yeah. He will start and get another yellow. Parker will take him out. I think he's talking about Macca. That's right there. Matt Al goes on to say, you talked about that. What do people think about the ref apologizing to Parker ref for missing the foul that led them to the equalizer? The goal that took the lead was offside. Last night was 2-2. Officials were crap. Okay. I'll give that to you, and I'll take it up to you.
Officials are allowed to make mistakes too. They're all human. Admitting their mistake is, I think, quite honourable. Maybe is the right word, and shows that they're fallible. And I think Parky handled it quite well in the interview at the end. He wasn't mad about it. He was upset that it happened, but took it on the chin.
Took it on the chin, and that's why I don't. So yeah, sorry. Refs are human. Did you say? They're real. They're real.
They're real. I know you don't have many real people in your life, Josh.
No, I get she's not plugged in right now. She's not plugged in. The game could have been different last night. The game could have been totally different last night, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. They were the better side, but as in football, things happen, and it balances out usually at the end of the day. But we were unlucky, and I hate to say that because it sucks. But apologizing doesn't change the fact that it's like they still had let the goal go in. But I do think that Parkinson held himself to account and didn't hold him over the coals.
Didn't lose it. Didn't cop a fine.
Didn't get a fine, exactly.
You think about it. Like we always look at it with Wrexham coloured glasses too. Like you look at those things and they shouldn't have been goals, but twice they had they were in our 6-yard box trying to kick the ball into the goal and didn't do it with 2 or 3 attempts each time.
Sure.
Those could have quite easily been goals as well.
Easily done. Yeah, easily done. James Lee says, move Max to CDM. He was playing way forward last weekend at the center half, hence his goal. Yes. Max doesn't have the passing range to play CDM. My opinion, James. I'd put Stash here before Max. That's my opinion. But good show.
Yet for Max, because Max is a evolving footballer. He's getting better and better every season. He's definitely improved as we've gone up the leagues, and he's earned his spot.
Yes, absolutely. He totally has. Aaron, who's okay, cool. YNWA60 watching the Tramway Rowers putting on a show. Everywhere we go, Tramway Rowers putting on a show. Apparently, a Tramway Rowers fan there. There you go. Welcome to the show. Everyone is welcome. Good to have you in. And yep, ref should be fine, says Steve Barton.
James Lee trying to get our starting 11. He's saying put Macca at centre back, but you cannot play Macca at centre back in front of either O'Connell or Scar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or
you just can't.
Scar is a starter. Scar is a starter. 100%. He's a starter.
Scar will be our main centre back for the season. I'm saying it now.
Yeah. Let's talk about the set pieces last night too. We were a little bit 6s and 7s for our set pieces and our corners. I think last night, because these players haven't played together, if we sort that out, I think we're okay. We just got to find a way to score goals.
I would love to see at training 4 guys practicing corner kicks. I just feel like our delivery of our corners is not at this level.
Who's your best corner taker?
I think at the moment it's probably been Stack. He's probably been our best, but he doesn't make my starting 11. So, that then says, who does it? You look at guys like Lee does it a bit, McLean does it a bit.
Yeah.
Because if you've got Scar on the pitch, he's got to be in the 6-yard box for a header. Palmer's got to be in the middle in there. Marriott's got to be in there, obviously, with and Ravan's got to be on the fringes, on the near side, the far side, depending on, which side of the pitch the corner's been taken from. So it starts to leave. What's Dobson like at a corner?
I don't know, but Peaky Blinders is good. I like him though.
He's got the hair for it.
You got the hair for it. Rosa, we're not a well-organized team yet, but Parky's working on it. Yes, I think that's what last night was for in certain ways, and then that's why we're going into this weekend, and let's see if we make some changes. Max had the best pass of the season. He had the best pass of the season, but he's not a midfielder where he can have his head on a swivel. It's the difference between playing center half and playing in the middle of the park, where you need to be on the turn, have your eyes up, look and see the passes. A big difference there for sure. That was a set piece. That's Daniel Moore. You can tell when Rex needed a new striker when the defense are scoring more goals than strikers. I think Wrexham.
Well, yeah, we know that. I think that's a fair comment. We need strikers, and we're getting Boyle scored, Cleworth scoring, but that's fine too.
Yeah,
you don't want your striker scoring all the goals because then it's predictable.
We need them all to score there. On a side note, Chelsea has no sponsor. Yeah, they'll probably get one at some point, but yes,
probably.
Yeah, probably.
Absolutely, they will.
Let's say when we play against Lurch, somebody needs to be the goon. I don't know that.
Who's Lurch? I don't know that nickname.
Are you calling Ken Lurch? What the fuck?
When we play against Lurch, does he mean Lurch as in the Addams family Lurch, like the big tall guy, like Suter was?
Harry Suter, that guy was just an absolute monster class.
6'7" Aussie, and we should have got him.
I would like to.
Couldn't afford him, but he'd be a great player to have.
Was he expensive?
He's not cheap. He's like he's a threat. Let's see what a threat he was.
Oh, he's all over the shop.
Yeah.
All over the shop last night. 6'7" dude last night. No, Lurch, yeah, of course, yeah. JB65, my favorite of all time. But of course, JB. Hey guys, evening everyone. How are you? That's it. Done. Out the door. That's it. James says, I hate swinging corners before outswingers. Blinds the keeper for a bit. It does. James Lee. Yes. The defender last night was 6. He was a 6'7" dude. Yeah, Nicky. Yeah, that's the Aussie dude. Australia.
Yeah. Harry Suter.
Yeah, Harry Suter. Again, we were doing a little bit of news and updates earlier too. This is what to talk about. That should have been disallowed. This is what the one we were talking about. We lost 4-2. Not much to really review. Parkinson said, I thought it was a tough game. We made 10 changes from the side. That's against Saturday. Made a lot of changes. This is a quote. So there was always going to be a feel of slight disjointedness to us because we pieced the team together with players who needed to get minutes. That was really important and positive. Is we got a lot of players through a game who really needed the game. We got the first goal, but their first goal should never have been allowed. He's the referee that hasn't seen that block. Is beyond belief. It's right before his eyes. He's 5 yards away, and it was a blatant block. So again, Parkinson handled it really well last night. I don't think he's too upset that we. I don't think he's too upset we lost last night.
I honestly think he doesn't really care that he's not in the Carabao Cup anymore.
Yeah, we're not going to win the treble. We're not going to win the double. I think more importantly, he was getting players in there to go and get some minutes in the legs. So it was almost like an extent. If we win, great. If we don't, fuck. Now listen, if we did win this, right, we would have another game in August in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. And that's just there. I mean, there he is. Well, Aaron's at the ground with Parky now. And so there you go. There's the team for the weekend. Aaron's already knows.
I actually think he's probably right. Aaron's probably right. I don't think we'll see any change from Saturday.
I just can't say that. I just can't say that to give Aaron the credit. I just can't do it. He's right, but he probably is right. In all fairness,
he probably is right. But I'll tell you right now, how many minutes did McLean play last night?
61.
Yeah, he pulled him off
the subs. He went off when the subs come on.
Yeah. I thought he went to midfield. No, am I making that up?
No, he came off because he took off the band and he gave it to Fletcher.
He gave it to Fletchy. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that means he's probably okay. He probably will go with the same 11. I think.
Except for I think he'll bring on Scar for O'Connell.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that will be like. I'm not saying you're wrong. It'll be like. I don't know how you keep Scar. I don't know how you. For me right now, how do you keep Dobson out? How do you keep Scar out? How do you keep Ravon out? And I'll tell you, Rathbone ran his ass off last night.
Yeah. Well, Dobson started against Wickham.
Yep, he will. He'll start against.
So he'll still be there. Scar, I think, and you saw it in the Welcome to Wrexham that Parky has good conversations with his players about why they're out and keep their chin up. And I think he'd probably say to O'Connell, because I don't think O'Connell's 100% fit. So I think he'd probably say to him, let's get fit. We're bringing Scar in, and I think that's a straight swap. But I think your call could well happen down the line where O'Connell comes back, but he doesn't play centre back.
Yeah, but he's not fast enough to play on that side of the three, I don't think. His positioning is great. That's
my worry a little bit too. You can tell he lacks that extra step of pace.
Yep.
That is required.
Yeah. It's that turn of hips. I mean, I only know this playing basketball. That turn of hip, and running and being able to turn. He doesn't have that mobility to do that. And Scar, I haven't seen enough of him. Yeah. Scar is a great.
Just for everybody, just wait a sec. Just for everybody watching, I want you to get up and do that again, Josh, because that was YouTube gold right there. So how do they turn their hips?
Yeah. I'm kicking every ball, you fuckers.
Yeah.
That else Aaron's feeling Dolby's nose back. Jesus H, he loves Dolby. How many cup competitions are we talking about? 4. Now we're down to 3. Bruce, they let 4 in last night. Did we?
Well, we lost. We had 4 goals scored against us.
Yeah, we did. Max looks beautiful doing the defender twist and run. He looks smooth. He's fucking 22 years old. Yeah, 22. I was crushing it myself.
That's right. Max is fast enough. But he was 21. Max was 21 at the start of the season. So he doesn't count in our squad.
Right. It's a calendar year. Calendar year.
Calendar year. So max and both the keepers. So you'll
And
have
Seth.
23 players if no one else is under 21, which
And
it doesn't
Seth.
look like they will be.
Seb.
Is Seb that young?
Seb's 21.
Holy do it. Even better.
Hold on.
Well, that means we're 24 players.
Let me double check. Hold on. Seb Ravon.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm not good on details.
Well, but you did shave this morning, and
I did. He's 21 years old. July 14th, 2003. Sorry.
Well, so there you go. So we've got 2 on-pitch players that won't count in our squad.
Yeah.
So that means we could have a squad of, in theory, 24 players.
Yeah. How old's Bailey? Here's Bailey Calamari.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce his last name. I like calamari. It's easy to say.
Yeah, dude, this kid's 19 years old.
There you go.
You get this kid. Get Bailey Catamatera. I should say it sounds Italian.
Catamatera. You should be able to say it.
I know.
You're Italian.
I'm Italian. He's This is the kid. If he's 19 years old, I'm after this guy. I'm after this dude right here. There you go.
And then, okay, and because you've got 2 types of players you want to get here right now. Are we trying to get a young player that's going to be maybe not good enough this year to be strong enough to get us into the championship, and we're thinking he'll develop and we'll definitely get there next year? And when I say definitely, I say a much better chance. Or are we getting an older player that would get us up this year, and then we're going shopping again next year when you lose a big chunk of our squad, and then we're just trying to hang on next year in the championship?
I'm going after this guy, or I'm going after the kid I'm going after this kid at 19, or I'm going after the kid from Tottenham. Matt says he brought in 2 players and they need to play with the core team of Wrexham. F the sedimentary of last season. Wow, players could get. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Harry Dean, Harry Ashfield, separate.
But I don't think Harry Dean and Harry Ashfield make the squad. They don't make the 22.
I'd send that. I mean, Ashfield looked really good in the.
Ashfield looked good.
He looked good.
Does he make the 22?
Send him on loan.
Because I'd like to keep him because I think he looks strong, but I feel like they won't make the 22.
Super stacked, right?
And that's the thing. What a problem to have.
Yeah. And this is what they're talking about. Do we need to bring in Rathbone? You know what I mean? But now, if we broke our record, like, he needs to play. So how the F are we going to play him? We it's a long season.
Well, neither of us have said he's playing this weekend.
We did not. He played 60 minutes. He's probably going to work. I could see him playing 30 minutes, getting on.
I can see him being on the bench this weekend. He'll be on the bench
and getting 30 minutes, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's see. So the football player audit says, "Look, I'm a big fan of Max, but he does have one weak point. If a Prem or Championship defender sees the ball heading his way, he will stand his ground. Watch Max as he twists. He needs to stand his ground." Okay, let's watch out for that this weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Bailey says, Daniel Moore says, if you sign Bailey, you will you play him. No guarantee that we be back in the championship. He's 19, you know. Doesn't make 20 years. Ashfield is 18 years old. Doesn't kind of get to the squad limit. Keep him. Yeah.
Matt Al. You're right. Yeah, my apologies.
What?
Yeah, there's me not thinking straight.
Well, yeah, it's early.
Yeah.
What time is it for you?
No, it's 20 past 8 in the morning. It's morning. I've had my coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all good. It's just that I'm not that bright.
I didn't say it out loud. I was just thinking it.
No, never take myself too seriously, Matt Al. You know that. Yeah.
Never. Matt Al, you should be at the ground figuring out who we signed last night. Come on now, brother. Get out there.
Yeah.
Did you get your other kit or you just get the red one?
They haven't. They're still in Sydney. They came by FedEx from Milton Keynes to Sydney, Australia, which is, well, for you, Josh, I'll talk in your world, in
English, yeah.
Oldenburg. It's 600 miles from Sydney to here.
Okay.
And it'll clear there. They'll transport it by truck overnight to Brisbane, and then the next day I'll get it. So it may get to my place today. It's Thursday morning here. It may get to my place tomorrow, but it's highly likely I'll get it Monday or Tuesday next week. So I was hoping to have it to wear one of them for the Bolton game this weekend, but
Okay.
probably not going to happen.
Okay, fair enough. All that noise, he doesn't have his shirts. There you go. Scott Aspinall says Bolton predictions. You said a draw.
I'm going, well, as a fan, 2-1 Wrexham. My head says 1-1.
1-0. I don't make predictions.
Oh, look who's in the house.
The slip.
Hello, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby.
Long time no see. I'd love to see you on the show, Ruby.
Yeah, she's maybe she's afraid this year. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Scott, I think we can win the game. It could be a draw, but I think we can win the game. Bruce, Scott, what do you think? Hey, Ruby, how are you? Ruby's in the house. It's Steve Barton. $500 later.
Brandon.
Go ahead.
Brandon has got Aaron to pony up his money, and he's got the kids coming. That's our next striker, Brandon.
Oh yeah, he's like 5 years away. Yeah, but he's there. Yeah,
100%.
$500 later, I got a load of kits headed my way. I haven't bought any kits. I'm there too. 2-2 says Bruce McFarland. 2-1 to Bolton says Daniel. Daniel's thinking with his sack, not with his heart. Let's see. Matt Al says, I agree with Max on not standing his ground. I think it's partly in the midfield, him trying to play offense when he needs to defend. That's fine. And then there you go.
Here we go. Look at the next one.
Oh shit. Ken, too scary. Get out of here.
Scary? I'm a puppy dog.
Look at that. He looks like the Grim Reaper. Are you kidding me? Come on now. International Dateline is a trip, says James Lee, and 2-2 says Jose Rojas for the game this weekend.
It's the future here.
It is the future. Ruby came back for the next one. Is it really the 400 show? Did I really do 400 shows?
Like, you pump them out.
I do, yeah.
Which is great. And congratulations on that, buddy. Just to make it to tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, if for whatever reason Josh gets, electrocuted by the bot, I've got the keys. I'll do the 400th show.
You do the 400th show, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, we hit what was that? 1,200 subs, which is great. And
yeah. And thanks everybody. And if you haven't, like and subscribe, obviously. But we're seeing all of the regulars are in here, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I don't get
couldn't have done it without you, Ruby.
Yeah, we could not have done. I mean, Christ, it's been. I look at back. It's fun. This has been great. This has been great. It's helped me through a lot of shit. So there you go. It's awesome. So thank you, Daniel. Thank you. I'm just here. I'm just the host. This is your show. I'm just a part of it too. Chris Wright, who's in there. Thank you, Danny Moore. Congrats to see everyone. Chris, how are you? Yes. Yeah, and what else? Fingers crossed is John and John Hampton. Thank you. And wow, what a milestone! Yeah, we like to produce the show to make it very interactive. I know the. We try to make it like a more interactive show, so it's not like shit going everywhere.
And you put it out there. You put it out there this morning to invite people on, and I wasn't going to come on, but then nobody was coming on, so I thought I'll come on and have a chat. And absolutely, if you're in the chat, and Josh puts it out there, even if you don't want to show your face, come on for 5 minutes, have your say. There's nobody's gonna tear you apart. Come on and have some fun.
Yeah. My old acting coach used to say, like, the first time when someone would get on stage and like do like a monologue or you didn't die, you didn't pass out. If you did, we would have taken care of you. So please, I'm open to we are open to having people on and just having a chat. It's fun. It's a lot of fun because we all I like meeting new people. I mean, not Ken particularly, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all fun, man. It's all fun.
Hey, Josh, if you go down, Peaky Blinders at the bottom, I think you could pull off from Steve Barton there. I think you could pull off a Peaky Blinders. Let's get you some cream and give it a crack for a show.
I said I would. I think I don't have enough hair to do that.
I reckon you do.
No, it's a shame.
Yeah, you slick that back. We'll have these two little, you'll look like the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. 44, I'm lucky to have hair. I don't have I still got it back here, which is good. Yeah.
Oh, look at that little line.
Yeah.
You've copped a little bit of electric shock treatment from the bot.
At the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Matt Al says he pumps him out. I blamed. Oh, Jesus, H.
Ruby Slippers. There is a sponsorship deal coming, I think, for Dobson.
Yeah, definitely for Greece.
Product endorsement.
Yeah, exactly. I'm rewatching the Wickham game. There's a few adjustments Sparky could make. Could make some match clean sheet. Absolutely. I think it's. I think we definitely need to get Scarzy in there, in my opinion. I like to see you, Josh, and Wrexham one day, mate. I will be there. I promise I will be there.
I think there's going to be a very, very big local pundit show in Wrexham one day.
Oh yeah. I've made the local pundit part of my career choice. As a middle-aged man, I've made this part of my career choice. So if it doesn't work out and the writing and everything else doesn't work out, you're just stuck with me. So I'll see you.
You're a survivor. You survived an earthquake.
Did you? Yeah. Apparently, someone said they watched it back and was like the whole everything. Went, yeah, there you go. Made me shave today. Yeah. Brill creamed up. Okay, there you go.
Hey, look like
fuckers. Football. Let's talk football. Yeah. No, it's yeah.
Well, look, what time's the game for you this weekend?
7 a.m.
Morning game for you. It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold your hats, folks. It is Sunday at midnight in Australia.
Oh my days! You gonna be in for that?
Oh yeah, I'm in. The season started. I'm in.
Okay, got it.
I'll be up. I'll be coffee, maybe a whiskey. Yeah, maybe, but definitely a coffee.
Definitely a coffee. Yeah, I'm in, and the whole start of the show was we go again. You know, I after sitting down 24 hours later, I'm like, okay. Last night he saw it as getting legs. You know, getting his legs. Getting people's legs in there for sure, like minutes in the leg. Sorry, and I'm like, all right, cool. It's not bad. We're never going to win the treble. Like we're never going to win a quad. You know, so fine, I get it. So I'm okay with it now. You know, I'm okay. Hey, Christine, how are you? Jumping on late. Who got fired over the club? Who got? So I'll bring that up.
But also, while Josh is doing that, and we won't go back and find it, but way back in the chat, someone asked what were the other competitions. Well, we've got the Bristol Motors Trophy and the FA Cup, obviously in the Carabao Cup, along with the league. So that's the 4 competitions. We're now out of the Carabao Cup. So we've got Bristol Trophy, FA Cup, and the league.
Yep.
And the only 2 that we really care about is the FA Cup and the league.
Yeah, and the league. And FA Cup, because we could get a good tie. You never know. You know what I mean?
And we know we're not going to win the FA Cup, but what we want is those big games. You want to draw a Prem team, you know, and have that. Imagine a Prem team at home.
Mm-hmm. It'd be beautiful.
Like a Man United at Wrexham.
Yeah, like a Man United. It'd be great.
Who would you go for then, Josh? Because I know you're a Man U fan.
Wrexham.
Okay, good man.
Yeah. To get Christine, good to see you. Sorry, we did go early tonight, and I apologize. I know you were made note of the moving of the times. Again, sometimes most of my days are just like, how do I get the show in? I get inspired and want to get up and talk to everybody. So I apologize for moving around. Anyway, so
I'm reading Ruby Slipper's comment. I was trying to remember the vampire's name on Sesame Street, and it's the Count.
1, 2. Yeah. So
you need the little
little screen.
You should grow that one out and do it just for a show.
I could grow this in 4 minutes. I can get off the show.
I know. I see how quick it grows.
Yeah.
You can't see mine because I'm
old,
blonde, grey.
The combination of both. Okay, so Christine, Neil Williams was the one that got something happened tonight. So he actually put out a text tonight, said, sorry, not a text, on X. Christine said, Neil Williams said, many thanks for all your kind messages and comments. To be honest, I'm gutted not to be on the comms. We were just replaced with no consultation and an email just before our first game of the season. I feel like the stuffing has been kicked out of me and my passion for the club. That gone. So that had went out earlier today, and then tonight there was reported there was a lot of security around the club tonight when I think they were training late at night. So we're not sure what's going on, but they got rid of 2 of the guys in the comms, which is why I think that Mia and who's the other guy? I should know his name.
Neil Roberts.
Neil, is it Neil? Is it Neil?
No.
Mia and Matt. And the other dude over there. So there's something going on there. We don't know what's going on. I'm not saying they're both related, but that's what it is. So we'll see though.
I tell you about Mia on that interviews. I really wish it feels like she's being dominated by the men in that interview process. Mm-hmm. Whoever's producing it in the background, I wish they'd throw to her more often in the middle. Sometimes she stands there and doesn't even say anything.
Yeah.
And I want her to be involved because I think that'll help her grow and evolve as a reporter.
I think she has a lot to say with her voice. For whatever reason, I don't know if they have her microphone down or whatever it is. It's not well produced. She is like insight to the club to a player's reference to out there.
Yeah.
Whatever they're not.
I want to hear more. I want to hear more from her.
Yep, they're not putting her. Mia's great. They're not putting her in the best light, and I'm not sure what's going on there. But they need to sort that out because the eyeballs.
It's not her fault.
Yeah, it's not her fault. Nope.
It's a production fault.
It's a production fault for sure, and I'd like to see more of that. So I'm not sure with this coming out with this guy getting sacked. I don't know why, but and then this weekend, by the way, too. On that note, we didn't even hear on iFollow. We couldn't even hear. We had to swap out from Mark Griffith, and we got the Wickham thing. So they got to figure this out. So yeah, Mia is outstanding. I'm not sure what the fuck. It's not about her mic. It's about an inflection, and it's about whatever they're producing. It's weird. It's not about her mic. The mic is right there. The mic should pick it up. So I'm not sure what they're doing.
I'm absolutely saying it's not her. It's the producer.
Yeah.
Like she's good.
Yeah.
And I want to hear more from her.
Yeah.
And the producer's got to figure that out.
Yeah, Mia cut her teeth commentating on women's games. Yeah, it's not her. There's something wrong with the comms team right now. I'm not sure what it is for the communication. Whatever's happening needs to be sorted out. This coming out tonight, very interesting. There's something happening. There's obviously a shakeup of some sort, which leads me to believe it's like I don't know. It'll all come out at some point, but and I hate to gossip, but figure.
Let's just wait and see. Tomorrow we'll know.
Yeah, exactly. Or Matt Al will know. I think when she announces the girls with Mark, I like she's great. She's fantastic. She's fantastic.
Yeah, we're a fan. Well, I'm a fan, definitely.
Yeah, I'm a fan as well. But
I don't speak to Josh because Josh spends too much time with the bot. But
I'm with the bot.
That's a whole other thing.
Did you order your hat yet? By the way, speaking of the bot hat, Jesus H.
Actually, that's what we need.
A bot hat.
The next hat is a bot hat.
No, this is the hat.
Are you talking about the green one?
Yeah, this is producer Ann's hat. This is her favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that hat.
The dad hat, or the dad hat.
I've told you, send me how to send you money. I'm sending you money, and I am going to America in November.
Yeah.
And I am going to go to Josh's house. I'm going to crash that. I'm going to find producer Ann, the bot, and I'm going to put it on the show.
And when he's in America, I'm just going to leave. Who's the bot? It's producer Ant. He thinks it's producer Ant. Yeah.
The green is cool, Ruby.
The
green is cool, and the black's cool. I like the black too, but it's got the different
snapback. Yeah, snapback. This is the dad hat. This is inspired by the Masters hat. This is the Masters.
Nah. Oh, okay. Yeah. The golf.
Or Rolex. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
High class.
Yeah. Now Josh has to find a producer and between now and exactly. Exactly. James Lee says now that it sounds like Nusi ain't playing because that was an amateur hour. The comms people behind the camera. Yeah, there's something going on.
Yeah, and Aaron, Tesla has bots now, and if he doesn't have one, I'm gonna we know that Josh has a partner, according to Josh.
There's my Cybertruck. So fuck you.
I tell you what, I hope you've got that by the time I see you.
I will. Yeah.
Actually, the real producer Ann. There we go. The real producer Ann.
Yeah. I shouldn't come on till 500. Yeah, right. She won't be there. Yeah.
She won't do it. She won't do it.
Robots. Robots. Yeah, the boss. Okay, all right, we'll get out of here. We'll let everyone go back to their day. I know we're checking up some minutes at a time. News and update show today. We'll do one tomorrow too. I got some things to do, and then Friday I'm going to do a watch along for the Manchester United. If anyone wants to come in and watch the game with me, it's at noon my time. Please come in. But yeah,
what time is it there for you now?
Right now it's 3:40.
3:40 in the afternoon. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So noon is 5 a.m. my time. I might be up, which I want to see Man U play because I'm not a Man U fan.
Mm-hmm.
I know you are. I'm a Liverpool guy.
Yeah, but it's let's go. I just want to. There's football on. I'm going to watch it. Let's do it.
Are they going to win?
They'll beat Fulham. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Josh has called it.
Yeah, I called it. There you go.
Man U beating Fulham.
Yeah.
Mad Al, we saw Anne at the concert, didn't we? Well, allegedly, Mad Al. Allegedly, we saw. It has neither been confirmed nor denied that is producer Anne.
Jesus. Unreal. You bastards. All right. Get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, brother.
All right. See you, Ken. Ken's out. Thanks for coming in. It's been fun. It's been fun night. We're just not a big news day, but things are going on. As we do news and updates every day, so it's fun. It's fun to get out and talk a little bit. Yes, I did buy one of those horrible ankle on wheel. Yes, I did. Have a good evening, everyone. Yes, and it's 5:40 in Texas. Absolutely. Do I think Ugarte is going to go to United? I do think Ugarte is going to go to United. We're going to send Sancho the other way. Later, everyone. Jose Rojas, good to see you. And see you Monday, Ken, not Sunday. Laugh out loud. Okay, so this is the missed book here. Okay, cool. Yes, news and update show tomorrow. It'll be probably in the morning at some point. We'll do that. Friday we'll do a news and update, and we're gonna watch the Manchester United game. And then Saturday, not figured out what we're gonna do. I know Red Horde's gonna do one of the shows in the morning. Not sure which game I'm gonna do. Might do a different one. We shall see, or not do one at all on Saturday morning. So we will be here on Sunday to watch Bolton versus Wrexham AFC. We're going to fucking win that game. So smash a like on the video. Get involved in the chat. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. Go get your local pundit hats too on our Etsy account. Thank you all for your support. And appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's watch the West Ham game on Saturday. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. Out like shout. There you go. Says the real producer. And actually kind of looks like her. So yeah, thanks all for coming in. And on that bombshell, I will see you all later.